Hi and welcome to this, my latest video. I'm Andrew. This video is about idioms, phrasal verbs, collocations and less common words in English. It is intended especially to help students taking the IELTS Speaking exam. What I'm going to do in this lesson is I'm going to show you a number of each of these things, idioms, phrasal verbs, collocations and less common words. I'm going to show you them in sequence, and then at the end of the lesson I am going to show you how to put all of this material together to form a really good answer to a Part 2 speaking question about the environment topic, which is a common IELTS topic. But, crucially, almost all of the vocabulary that I'm going to show you, you can use to talk about all kinds of different topics. With one or two exceptions, most of the words are not specific to the environment at all. So, first of all, collocations. Collocations are words that very often appear together, and in your speaking and written exams for IELTS, to get a good score, you need to use collocations. You need to put words together in combination in the way that a native speaker would. So here on the screen are some collocations: a major incident, warning lights, toxic spill, potential problems, and a huge array. And you can see there on the screen what these things mean. A major incident, when something very serious happens. Warning lights, lights which flash when something goes wrong. A toxic spill, when poisonous chemicals are accidentally allowed to go somewhere they shouldn't. Potential problems, problems that might happen. A huge array, a great variety of something. Lots of different things. Some less common words. Waterways. A body of water that you can use to travel from A to B, such as a river or a canal. To trace. To find out where something came from, such as a leak. Ecosystem. All the plants and animals that live in an area and the relationship between them and their environment. Distraught. This means extremely upset. Idiomatic expressions. Asleep at the wheel. This means not paying attention. To keep an eye on something. This is the opposite, really, of not paying attention. It's to watch something very closely, very carefully. Beside himself is another way of saying distraught. It means extremely upset. Phrasal verbs. Two of them here in this lesson. To wipe out, meaning to kill large numbers of something. But note, if a person says, I feel wiped out, they mean they feel really tired. To get over something. This means to feel better after something has happened. That something being something that has affected the way that you feel. So, here is a sample answer to a Part 2 question about the environment, in which we bring all of this vocabulary together. Talk about an environmental problem which has been in the news. Well, recently there was a major incident in which a toxic chemical by the name of dioxin was leaked into one of our major waterways, the Thames. The leak was traced to a paper processing plant. Apparently, the supervisor was asleep at the wheel and failed to keep an eye on the panel of warning lights that should have alerted him to potential problems. The toxic spill wiped out a huge array of fish. Experts say the ecosystem will take years to recover. They say that the supervisor is beside himself, completely distraught, and that it will take him years to get over his mistake. So here you see how we've put all these collocations, idioms, phrasal verbs and less common words together to form one really good answer for an IELTS speaking question. So I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. If you have, please subscribe to get more lessons. If you have any questions, please leave them as comments below this video. Thank you and goodbye.